Don't afraid to fail, even though you waste quite a lot of fabric. That's not good. Hello, hello. So, as you can read the title, today I'm gonna attempt to make Chihiro Rin costume from Spirited Away. I'm gonna make the pink outfit from the movie. So for this tutorial you can do for both of them. So for her costume, I have this pink fabric right here. It's like a flamingo pink and it's gorgeous. And also this red, like maroon red for the sash. If you want to make for Rin, you're gonna have this yellow one for the undershirt and this blue one for her apron. For Chihiro undershirt, you can just wear a white t-shirt. So I don't bother to make it, but if you want to go all out, good for you. This is the pattern I got for the top. These numbers are for my measurement, so it just depends on how long you want the shirt to be, how big you want the shirt to be. All the patterns are rectangle, really easy, so I draw directly on the fabric and cut them out. Sew the front and back pieces together at the shoulder. For the sleeve, at first I tried to add lining on these sides, but I couldn't figure it out how to do it. So I just used the scissors to cut right there. And then you're gonna fold those edges and then top stitch them. So now we're gonna attach the sleeve to the shirt. Right side together, like you put right between here in the middle here on the shoulders and just pin it in. And so here and here. And then you're gonna sew right side together for a sleeve. Fold it like this. It's the sleeve. And just sew this line. Do it for the other side also. This is what we got so far. So this is it's inside out right now. So this is the back, the front part, and two sleeves are attached. Next, I'm gonna take this rectangle part right here for the front, right side of the front. I'm gonna put this piece along the front. I'm gonna put right here. We're gonna pin it right here and sew all the way down to for both sides. The front piece gonna look like this. I'm just gonna iron this seam allowance to this shorter size, and then also 1/2 inch of this right here, seam allowance right here, and then you're gonna fold it like that and just gonna top stitch it down so it stay in place. Let's do that. So this is what the top part looks like so far. If you want, you can make the sleeve shorter. I might do that, but for right now it's okay. I'm gonna do the neckline next. Just gonna measure from the end here all the way to the end here. Just measure and then leave like 1 inch, or if you want extra, a little bit extra just in case, so like 2 inches extra. I got this piece right here. The neckline I measure out is 29 inches, so I cut out 32 inches. I want my neckline about 2.5 inches tall, so I do 5 inches, add 1/2 inch on each side for the seam allowance too, so total is 6 inches here and 32 inches length. Fold the edge in 1/2 inch, then fold this in half, iron it, and then attach this piece right side together with the neckline and stitch all the way the whole neckline. I'm just gonna add in some, you can do either Velcro or the snap, and just put one on this side, one on this side, wherever you want to put them together so it holds in place. And that's it, done for the top. I love it. Okay. So for Chihiro's sash, I want it to be 3 inches thick, so I'm gonna double that, so it's gonna be 6 inches, and also add the seam allowance, so total is gonna be 7 inches. So I have 1/2 yard of fabric here, so I'm gonna cut multiple strips and then sew them together to make a long sash. This is what you got for Chihiro's sash. I already ironed it down, nice and neat. So wrap front this way to front and just tie it. I test out so many times and I'm tired. It's always the bottoms. So for the pants, I had a few struggling with the measurement, because at first I tried with the mock-up with the leftover fabric. It was okay, but then actual fabric was too small, so then I just actually freehand everything and make it actually extra large, so I can take it down instead of make it too small, and you can make it bigger. So now we sew these sides together. This is what you got, the front side and back side. Same with the other side of the pants. And with right side together, we're gonna sew this curve right here. Let's do that. It's gonna look like this. You're gonna sew two sides. Start from 5 inches down. So I sew from here all the way down because we're gonna cut this part anyway. This is what it looks like when you put together. I'm gonna cut a little curve right on the sides. This part took a lot of cutting and measure and cutting again, trim it down, sew it back together, because like I told you, the measurements are not really accurate, so I have to freehand a lot of them, so it's turned out until it turned out how I wanted. For this split on the side of the hip, I cut out a rectangle piece and then trace one side on the rectangle. So I cut out the same exact shape, and then right side together, we're gonna sew this part. You sew along the line right here. So this is what you got. Got this cut right here like that, so it's easier to turn inside. So you flip this little piece inside, press it so it stays in place, nice and neat, and then just top stitch right here like this. How it looks outside, this is how it looks inside. So this is the back piece. Just gonna sandwich it in the middle of the bias tape like that. Continue to do that. So I like to start from the middle, sew all the way, and then go back to the other side, middle, all the way here. And we're gonna do a longer bias tape for the front piece. So the yellow undershirt for Rin is the same pattern idea as the pink top. I just changed the neckline of the front and the back, and also the sleeve, just rectangle. Change the measurement, and also the neckline, I cut out the long strip to go all the way around. So this is how it looks. To put them together, I put piece of Velcro on both sides, so it just snaps like that. I'm a little extra, so instead of just making the undershirt for Rin, I also make matching shorts for her. Why not?